Hey everybody, this is Brett, B-R-E-T-T, not Brad or Brent or Fred or Bread or something like that. You can call me Chi, C-H-I. That's my new agey nickname. But today I want to talk about why people have the TV constantly blaring in the background. When I go over to I used to go over to my mom's house when I lived in Utah, but when I'd go over there, she constantly had this giant screen TV going on. Like a screen about as big as that tapestry, damn near. It's a perfect example of the expanded, crazy freaking world we live in. Everything has to be bigger and better. Bigger is not always better. And a blaring TV in the background constantly going, or you've got to have the radio on, you have to have something, or you can't even sleep. This is not a good sign of good health. It's kind of like, you'll see somebody in their hand, they'll be like this, constantly, or their foot is constantly tapping, or their leg is shaking. These are not good signs of good health. If you have to have something constantly rattling in your brain or in your body so that you can deal with life, then that's showing that you don't have the tools that you need to be able to heal your body. You may have parasites that are aggravating you constantly. Big freaking worms in your digestive system. You may have candida in your brain. You may have mercury. Watch that. There's a video I watched, and I put the link on it in that last video, the one with my teeth. I put the link in the comments, in one of the comments. And there's this mercury problem that the person thinks that they've got bugs crawling all over their bodies. And it's actually the mercury in their bodies from their fillings that's causing a nerve problem. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff that can get into our bodies that can cause us to have these nervous or mental disruptions. And, you've got to keep wringing out your body. You actually have to make an effort to stop. Turn the freaking thing off, because we have to make a mental effort to change as well. And you might just try here and there throughout your day, stopping and breathing and trying to blank your mind. That's what meditation is all about. And, sometimes, yes, we'll just have a little song in our heads that we can't get rid of. I have this constantly, but I know that I can overcome this problem and just have peace. And lately I've found that when I'm driving in my car, I'll actually prefer to turn off the music completely and just enjoy the sights of the trees and this and that. Now, I'm not saying that, watching something on the YouTube is not beneficial. You're watching me right now. Yahoo! But music can be awesome, but there's a limit. And like I said, right now we live in this world where people just can't get enough stimuli. Okay? It's way, 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 way too much. There are so many freaking things that, we live in this world of idiot abundancy. God knows the things that they'll make in China for you to buy. I watched this program where these guys are working in this factory in China looking at these various things that they're making for Americans, and they're cracking jokes. They're like, look at this, what the fuck is this thing? Sometimes they have no idea like what the things are really being used for. And you'll see all these things. You walk down the aisles in Walmart or wherever, and you're like, what the hell is that? You know, like, can you believe people actually use all this shit? And it's just junk. It ends up out in the landfill. So I'm telling you, it's all signs. When you see somebody or yourself doing these things, these are bad signs, signs of bad health. And if you're watching something and you say to yourself, some video or some program on TV, and you say to yourself, why am I watching this? I'll do this to myself often, you know, and I'll just force myself, turn that off. And do something that's actually going to help you in your life. Because, see, you don't have any business complaining about time or like, why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? How come I don't have enough money in the bank? How come I can't pay my bills? How much time are you spending with that blaring shit in your, going into your eyes or your ears or yada yada? You're wasting your life. You're wasting time. So thanks for joining me, everybody. And remember, like also, if you feel sick, I swear to God, enemas will help you to feel better. That's what my experience has been. Yeah, especially if you've got bad gas. And if you feel like nauseous or whatever, you know, enemas, if you need to throw up, whatever, if you're changing your diet, you may find yourself doing things like this with the TV. You know, putting off your healing. Do the work. Do the freaking work. So thanks for joining me, y'all. Bye-bye.